All right, welcome back. Secessionist agitations. Edwin Clark sends strong message to Igboho, Kano, and others. All right, the news in details. Chief Edwin Clark, elder statesman and leader of Niger Delta, on Saturday told those agitating for break-up of the country that they are on the wrong path, as Nigeria will remain as one country now and in the future. Clark spoke in an interview with News Agency of Nigeria as agitation for the breakup of the Nigeria especially continue in some parts of the country. Significantly, agitators for creation of Yoruba nation out of Nigeria had on Saturday grounded socio-economic activities in Osogbo, Osun State on Saturday as they staged massive protests to back up their demands. The agitators, mostly made up of youths under the aegis of Omo Oduduwa United, led by Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, had converged in Osogbo on Saturday, marching through the streets in agitation for a Yoruba nation. Also, recent killings of security operatives, security facilities, and buildings of government agencies in the southeast and south-south are believed to be linked agitations for the creation of Biafra Republic out of Nigeria has been championed by Nnamdi Kanu, led indigenous people of Biafra IPOB. Clark, however, told NAN in Abuja that he did not believe in Nigeria's breakup in spite of rising insecurity and economic challenges in the country. According to him, rather than fan the embers of war by making cessation calls, workable strategies should be evolved to solve the problem of insecurity and other challenges making life unbearable for Nigerians. Clark said Nigeria will remain one. Some of us do not believe in the call for secession. Where do we go to? Who are we leaving the country for? Who owns it? All right, we cannot flee. Where do we go? Though I am saying this danger, but I do not believe that Nigeria will split. Recently, 17 southern governors met and they also agreed that Nigeria will remain one. They are not just PDP but also APC governors. Even during the Civil War in 1967, we never believed Nigeria would break up, and the war eventually ended in 1970. That was the nearest we got to breaking up, but Nigeria did not break up. He said Clark advocated for restructuring rather than breakup of the country. He referred to reports of the 2014 National Conference and the committee headed by Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai, saying the recommendations would go a long way. He said, all we are saying is that we should restructure the country. Let us devolve power to the states. They should be the federating unit. We would refer to the 2014 National Conference report of over 600 recommendations. We do not need to convoke another confab. The confab report, in addition to what APC produced under Governor Nasir El-Rufai's committee, are enough to create a true federal system of government in Nigeria. Clark stressed that unless Nigeria returned to a federal system of government as obtained in 1963, the restructuring process would not be complete. Let us have a federal system of government as we had in 1963. Once that is done, there will be peace in Nigeria. With that, every region will have a state police. So the only cure to the problem of insecurity in Nigeria is to return to the 1963 constitution with a few amendments. Clark further said, I have been in politics for about 70 years in this country. I have seen it all. In 1960, there was the independent constitution drawn up in Britain by the whites and Nigerians. They agreed that this country has more than 250 ethnic nationalities, therefore, a unitary form of government will not work, and that there should be a federation, which we had. The 1960 constitution made it that every region had its own constitution and then develop at their own pace and keep half of what is developed in their area. That was why Obafemi Awolowo was able to develop the West, because we had the cocoa boom at the time. The price of cocoa was very high in the international market, so he was able to introduce free primary education, which other regions could not do at the time. He blamed the military for the present economic and security challenges faced by Nigerians, saying the military changed into a unitary form of government. Agoyi RNC changed this country into a unitary government. It continued until the army handed over in 1999 and they left behind a unitary form of constitution. That is why we are facing so much problem as a nation, and then that is why we are calling for restructuring, Clark said. On attacks on schools, Clark called for provision of security in and around schools through the building of fences and adequate surveillance. He said that it might not be responsible to guard all schools with the few number of security men in the country. He advised that vigilance could be employed to provide the police with necessary information in the case of attempted attacks. He, however, kicked against mounting surveillance cameras in schools, saying it will not work unless the people are ready to prevent kidnapping and other forms of attacks in schools. Even if we mount CCTVs, they will be compromised, as happened on different occasions in some parts of the country. All right, onto this, it has been gathered by Edwin Clark. It says, well, secessionist agitations will not work. According to what has been gathered, Chief Edwin Clark, elder statesman and leader of the Niger Delta, on Saturday told the agitating for breakup, told those who are agitating for breakup, so to say, of the country that they are on the wrong path, as Nigeria will remain as one country now and in future. Well, majority of people know, as we speak right now, they have been that, like, the restructuring you are talking about cannot work because we have been pushed to the wall and it has taken a long while for this to be coming up. How long are we going to be hearing or listening to fake promises? All right, my people, and then that has been it on this one. Meanwhile, let me have your take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.